Welcome back, everyone, to the Song of Waves and Wind, where I am heading to the hill where there's supposed to be a great tree. Well, there's a pretty big tree, but behind that is a tree with a very, very large trunk. It's on top of a hill. You've discovered the Tul Ama. All right. So I presume that means this is the right place. That tree does not look like the Hill of the Mother, and that tree does not look like it's in good shape. That tree looks almost the definition of a tree that is not in good shape. Oh, ah, hello there, Glorfindel.
I knew what to expect, and still, the sorrow cuts me deeply.
This great mother tree of the Emerald Wood stood unharmed for untold years, but now the blight that savages Adagim works its evil even upon her. She sees the blood-red sap that she weeps as she mourns. Can this Ordakai really have wrought this? The Kentai with whom we have spoken seem to believe that this corruption began when the Empire crossed north. But how could they have caused such evil as this? Does it not seem beyond their capability, if not beyond their cruel intent? Well, that I do not know. Ooh. And I will presume this is the caretaker to this tree, because I think if I were the caretaker to this tree and I was looking upon this, I wouldn't be happy either.
For years I have pondered that question, friends of the Kintai.
No solution has come to me to that question. I cannot conceive of such a thing. Who would willingly inflict such harm upon this land, or upon Amuna and her children? I have long been the warden of this grove. Tending to her in this state has left me weak and sorrowful. The corruption affects most plants and animals, and by observing these signs we can track the sign of the blight through the forest. Will you bring me venom sacs from spiders, sickly wings from nearby flies, and that damaged leaves from horns in the woods? I would collect these myself, but I am quite exhausted today already. Perhaps I will speak with you sympathetic friends while you are away, and learn how I might aid you in return. Alright, so I need venom sacs, sickly wings, and damaged leaves. And I presume they're all going to be in this neighborhood.
May nature's blessings find you.
What brings you to the Hill of the Mother? Irsineth sent you. Ah, as the warden of Amuna, my place is here. I must do everything that I can to stop the rot inside, but as this affliction is killing the mother tree, I feel powerless. Thank you for bringing me this word from the grove. I ask that you please to think of what I must do. All right?
I am saddened to hear about the grove.
I will do what I can to help Talbiro. I understand how he must feel, and I know all too well that the chieftains of Sulmadash are not able to give much aid to those of us outside of the settlement. I fear Amuna is not faring any better than Livarth, as she is succumbing to the pale blight more each passing day. As the warden here, I ask that you go and see for yourself and understand how nothing is safe from the pestilence. Gather up the salve that you can find seeping from the mother tree herself and bring it to me. I will show you how the rot can be found within. Okay. And where the blight runs deep.
May nature's blessings find you.
I give the blight samples to Ernest and explain that Talbro needs help. I fear that is as Talbro thought. The blight is deep in the roots of Livarth, and as it is here. I don't know what can be done, as I have tried everything to help Amuna to no avail. Unless we can stop the spread of this rot, all of Vodagim will soon succumb to it. I am sorry. And more.
Welcome. Amuma bless you.
Amuna is succumbing to the blight, and as her warden, I feel helpless. It seems that nothing that I do is preventing the rot from seeping deeper. Please, take a look at the roots yourself and see what I see. Okay, I need to inspect roots. We need to get to the root of this question. Okay. Well, I suppose there's nothing to check here because she is checking that area. We need... Oh, down over here. Blighted root. Oh, yeah. Okay. Definitely not in good shape. Okay, and we're going to have to go through here. Oh, and bloody sap. Now, are they speaking literally or figuratively? Because, of course, trees do not naturally have blood. I mean, yeah, I guess sap might serve a similar purpose. But I will say the chemical makeup of sap should... I mean, you could think of it as bloody in how it is seeping out rather than staying within. I guess you could... I mean, well, of course, blood, you wouldn't... Well, you describe someone as bloody when blood is seeping out, I guess. And because if it was all staying within you and you don't see the blood, then, well, it's all working normally. Probably the same thing is normally true with sap, except for, well, times of healing and the like, right? Well, I'm not a botanist, so how do I know? Alright, here we go. And let's see, we've got taken care of that. So, I've got a couple more roots. Oh, more bloody sap to check. Okay, I've finished inspecting the roots. I need to check more sap. Okay. And that's one more bit of sap. Obviously, I must have missed the first one. Because I've done a full circuit already. There we go. Now let's go back and report.
Lead Athamat.
Have you had a chance to see the sap that weeps from Amuna? First they liken it to blood, now there are tears. Is it going to be sweat next? As you could see in this sap, it appears bloody and diseased. You can see the rot festering inside even a small amount. I feel now that Amuma herself is speeding up the death of Vodagim. The affliction in her roots stretches deep into the earth and is killing the ground beneath her feet. She doesn't speak to me as she once did, and the rare words I hear are poisoned. This pains me deeply, as it is because of that I do not know how I can help Livarth. Our mother tree may even be the cause of the grove dying. Ooh, yeah, that's a bit of a problem. But I must say that Halberg
Bring words of Amuma to the chieftains of Sulmadash.
is a potential help in the solution. Alright, bring work of Amuna to the chieftains of Sulmadash. Uh, Talbiro feels that I have failed our people, and I have my struggles with them as well. Here's- They are my mother and father, and they have begged me to return home time and again, but my place is here, as her warden. I may not be able to do much to prevent the rot from spreading, but they may know more in the settlement as the scholars retreated there as our groves fell. They also may be in need of help from a warden like yourself. That's interesting because she's the warden of the tree, and I'm a different type of warden. Okay, well, okay, so I need to find the chieftains of Sulmadash, alright?
May nature's blessings find you.
Amuna weakens by the day, her roots rot, and I fear that now she herself is contributing to the spread of this blight within Adagim. I thank you for taking the time. There is more that I wish to show you. Please, return to me when you have time, my friend.
The water and the wildlife around Amuma is poisoned as well.
And go and check the marsh nearby to the east. See if you can find signs of the blight, and see how it has affected the forest. I'm sure I'll see plenty of signs of the blight. Bring me some of the waters if you can. I wish to see how it fares. Muna is meant to protect this land, but you can see for yourself how the rot is affecting her. Okay, so I need to gather 3 water samples and inspect 2 diseased fish and a diseased insect. Well, okay, looks like insects. They say plural there. So, looks like I have time to go. The closest seems to be the water and the fish and insects. So let's take care of them first. And we also seem to have more. I'm supposed to keep getting leaves from them anyway, right? So I guess I am going to have to do battle with them. Whack! Alright. Oh. I think I will try to avoid the crocodile. I don't feel like being in an hors d'oeuvre for a large crocodile at the moment. So let's do this. Right, it says nothing about getting anything from crocodiles in here. Fortunately, I only need 2 sets of damaged leaves. So let's see what we have in here. Oh, what do we got here? Diseased fish. Okay. Have here poisoned water. Well, shouldn't I have her make the test to determine whether or not it's poisoned? I mean, it looks poisoned, it smells poisoned, but, well, I am... let's see. What do you call someone who studies water? I mean, there's got to be a name for it somewhere, right? I mean, let's see. Yeah, I'm trying to think what do you call someone who studies water? I mean, aguast just doesn't sound right or anything like that. Okay, so I've got the waters I need. Now I need to find another dead fish somewhere. Well, I guess we're going to have to fight the horn first. But at least I'll take care of the leaves. So what do we need after that? Oh yeah, I need to find spiders. Oh, and more of those insects. Spiders and insects. In other words, arthropods. Actually, they can be a bit of a problem because if you have all these diseased plants all over the place, I would presume that if they fed off of one plant and then another, it could help to spread the disease. I mean, insects have been known to do that with animals for a pretty long time. I presume the same thing happens with plants. Ah! There are spiders in this swamp. I guess so. Well then, let us take care of that. This swamp is giving us everything we need, it looks like. Venom sacs, insect wings, diseased fish. Okay, that takes care of that. Water without life. That is a rather sad name. Okay, it looks like we're going to need to go elsewhere to get the arthropods in bulk. So far, the flies have been easier to find than the spiders. I think this might even be my last fly. Maybe the quest tracker will start pointing me more directly towards spiders once that's done. Ah! Look at that! See? Easier to find the spiders now that the insects are dead, right? There we go. Okay. Whee! How about a hydrologist for someone who studies water? Well, whatever is the case, I am back here at the mother tree.
Thank you for bringing me these. I will study them later when I am feeling better.
Right now, I am simply so tired. Tired. Well, what do you have to say, Glorfindel?
Inkanush and I spoke with Irsinith while you were away, and she confirmed what we believed.
Kuruduan has come this way earlier in the day. She proceeded onward to the southeast and must be making for Sul Madash, home of the Kintai in Adagim. Okay. Then we're heading there next, I presume?
Our road leads to Sulmadash and Kuridwan.
Let us move now with haste, but keep in our hearts the memory of the hurt done to the old mother Amuma. Should we be given the opportunity to avenge that hurt, I will have us do it. But for now, our road leads to Sulmadash and Kuridwan. Well, first of all, I want to speak again with... get her name right at least once. Irsinith. Irsinith.
What do you need?
Ah, you can see, as you can see, the water and animals of the forest have become tainted. The water that you gathered is poisoned and carries the blight through its streams. The earth itself is eating away at Adagim. Amuma is suffering, and these signs show more and more each day that her roots themselves are pushing the rot into every edge of the forest. Oh, this is creepy. So, what are we going to do about that?
Come with me. I will tell you more of Amuma and my duty to her.
All right, I suppose a little background will help. Yes, do you have time to spare to speak with Mona and my duty to her? Well, a little bit of time. Glorfindel wants us to get on with things, but I think I should learn a little bit about this first. Come, take a closer look at Amuma with me. All right. As you can see with your own eyes, this pale blight is rotting these lands. The bark of Amuma herself is festering with fungal blooms and weeping poison from her boughs. As I have said, her roots now feed the blight as it ravages all life here. My duty as her warden is to commune with her and to bring her words to my people as well as speak with the forest. Even if a cure or defense against this blight is found, I fear Amuma may be past saving. Her words to me are weak and filled with anger. The flora everywhere grows monstrous in fungus. The earth itself emits noisome fumes. Right? Oh, grows monsters with fungus. Okay, yeah. Alright, now I see. The trees here are covered with this rot. I can watch as they twist to infection inside them. The foul fungus that grows with them is spreading quickly. It seems almost unbelievable how fast they are consumed by the blight, but that is why I know in my heart that Amuma herself is succumbing to it. Follow me. There is one more thing I wish to show you. I am deeply saddened by this sight. It used to be so beautiful. Right? Look out over this land, Pine Leaf. The ground is covered with a blanket of poison and fungus. Our waters turned murky and vile. Yrsinith pauses a moment as tears form in her eyes. My duty to this land and to Amuma is to protect them and hear their words. I have failed. This blight has taken so much from me, and I feel myself sickly as a result. I feel powerless as I watch my lands wither and die. I am sorry. Give me but a moment to compose myself. Any final words before I go?
What do you need?
Thank you for giving me a chance to speak and hearing what I wish to say, Warden. You are kind for doing so, and it warms my hurting heart. These are troubled times here in Nottingham. We must not give up the fight. We must not give up the fight.
Amuma is fading faster these days.
I am failing as her warden. Please bring this report to the scholars of Sul Madash to inform them of how Amuma is faring. They will not send any assistance, but they will want to know. They will want to know. So now it's time to head to Sul Madash, just where you'll find me in the next episode of The Song of Waves and Winds.